this one's always a sight to see. It's a rare breed, if you say. It's something different that Honda made. Something completely new. Something completely different from what they have ever tried before. And this car just embraces its nature of being fun, reliable, and just an all-around good sports car. Expensive they are. Rare they are. Worth it they most definitely are. It's got a speed of 6.4, handling of 6.2, acceleration of the same thing, a launch of 7.5, braking of 5.3, BTR at 647, rear-wheel drive, and cost 25,000 colorful rainbows. Yes, very, very cheap. But with the prices now for something this clean, something this rare, something this stylish, you'll be paying a little more than double. Color options aren't that vast, but then again, this is a rare trim model. So, honestly, you gotta cut it some slack. You gotta cut it some slack. Now, this may not be the car for everybody, but to the ones that have it, you can most definitely say that it is so worth it. I mean, there's a reason why it's as popular as it is, because it's as good as people say, and it's everything an enthusiast could really, truly want. But what I want to do is take this thing out for a test drive. Everybody's fond of this car, and for good reason too. I mean, just think about it. It's a sports car that's super reliable. I mean, it's a Honda. It's as reliable as it's gonna get. Alright, you have really, really great handling. You have 2 seats, because a lot of people like 2-seat sports cars. And honestly, it's probably for the best. I can imagine this thing having rear seats. Although it wouldn't be too terrible, probably, in my opinion. This thing can pull off a couple looks. It can make it look elegant and stylish, or you could slam it to the ground and make it look aggressive. It looks either way, which is the cool thing about it. My spoiler is whittling. I'm quite worried about that. Guys, I had an idea. What if you put... Listen, hear me out here. Hear me out. What if you mix a block of ice with 2, and I mean 2. Don't do more than 2. But trust me, if you do more than that, it probably wouldn't be that great. Okay, it wouldn't be that great. Okay, 2. You got your blocks of ice, and then you have 2 graham crackers. Look, I know, hear me out. Think about it. You got a whole graham cracker. If you miss some s'mores, when you got the mellow or something, you be like, hey, up, I got you, fam. Boom, pull out the ice cubes. Actually, you have 2 graham crackers though, because that's the only way it'll work. You need 2 graham crackers. But yeah, that's probably good. Anybody who's able to get their hands on this car knows what's up. The prices on these things are crazy, dude. Especially this specific trim model. This specific trim model is worth almost 100 grand. Right? I bought it for 25,000 colorful rainbows here. But if you really want your hands on this thing, which there really aren't many around, you'll be paying either a little more, or just around 100K. And that's pretty crazy. The thing about it is, the price will only go up. I'm sure it'll shoot up really high as well. Like I said, you really can't blame them. It's really good stuff here. I mean, it's what you could ever want, for the most part. I mean, I'm not saying it's the best sports car, but I mean, for a reliable one, it's good. It's good. Like, what else can you really give it? What else can you say? It's just good. It's a good sports car. It's what people want. Or, as in people, I mean car enthusiasts. Kind of funny to me how not a lot of people really know about this car, unless you are a car enthusiast. You saw this thing, you know, you saw this thing going around. Like, huh, when did Honda make that car? It's like, oh, ignorant investment. I always wondered, when you make little Ritz cracker sandwiches with like little deli meat slices for like Lunchables, do you put the cheese on top of the meat or do you put it under? Because, I mean, for me, I think I put the cheese on top because you want to taste the cheese and then you want to taste the meat. You taste the meat and then the cheese, it'll be all weird because cheese has a weird texture to it. So it's just like it wouldn't be the same. So I just wonder how many actually just put the cheese on top. I personally don't put the cheese on top because I think they'd be pretty good. Different crackers for different snackers, you know. Although this is by no means the sports car to get. I mean, not a lot of people can get this sports car anymore, but it's just, it's a different experience, I'm sure. I'm sure it's just something not many people really understand. Not many people will get to experience. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure when you turn that ignition, thing's a joy to drive. Save you gas, save you maintenance costs, and the only thing it will not be saving is your tires, because of course you'll be shredding the track with this. What else is there to say about this thing, man? It's great. It's really great. And for a trim model of this kind, it's just, I probably wouldn't be too far off if I said it was one of the rarest cars in the world. And for good reason, though, and for good reason. I mean, Honda just doesn't do things like this anymore. And, you know, as sad as it is, it's in a way understandable, because they have a completely different direction, but this was just something great to see.